new reports out, both from the UK Independent and apparently some Japanese newspapers as well, that Kim Jong-un, the dictator of North Korea, when he gave the order to execute his uncle and some others, was drunk. Okay, so apparently not just drunk on power, but drunk on alcohol, right? And saying that when people try to talk sense into him, hey, you know, that was an interesting decision. Can we check with your uncle? Because the normal protocol is that since he's in charge of that division within North Korea, we would go and check with him. And he's like, come again with the normal protocol? Yeah, no, okay, he's executed and so are you. Okay, so as I read the story, guys, you know what the sense I got? I figured out who this guy is. He's Joffrey from Game of Thrones, okay? He's like a kid king that took over, right? And he has no sense of like, hey, wait, you might want to check with your power base. What do the generals think about executing the uncle? It might not even be good for you, right? Like, this kid is a kid. He grew up like with the Michael Jordan posters in his dorm room when he went to college in Europe. This is all literally true, right? He sees Rodman, he's like, oh my God, it's Rodman, right? And he marries this girl, and the girl doesn't like his ex-girlfriend, so he executes the ex-girlfriend. You know, he keeps putting heads on a stick around everywhere. And then he gets drunk, and he's like, what, did somebody just say something to me? Somebody just, gone, right? So this guy's out of fucking control. It's either a good thing or a bad thing, right? The bad thing is obvious. I mean, you got a bad guy that's like Joffrey from Game of Thrones in charge of a country which kind of has nuclear weapons and has conventional weapons pointed to South Korea and could kill millions of people fairly quickly, even without nuclear weapons. That's a disaster. On the other hand, if he's so out of control, at some point somebody's going to come up behind him and go, hey, can I just talk to you for a second? You're not going to believe this. This story is unbelievable. Oh, look at that. Oh, you bled out. That's a shame, right? And then that new guy, is he...
So the guy was stabbing him to death, not jerking off on him?
I hope not. I hope not.
Well, that's actually very similar to what happened in Game of Thrones right before it started, when the Mad King, he was literally called the Mad King, eventually Jaime Lannister slit his throat. And so maybe, I mean, we hope that the reason that nukes aren't supposed to be so bad is that the leaders of countries will be rational and not use them irrationally. If he's constantly drinking and he's detached from reality, that's scary. But hopefully the chain of command that leads to the button actually being pressed includes at least one responsible actor.
North Korea,
maybe not.
Right, but it didn't stop these executions.
That's true.
So, you know, it's a reminder of, now I'll sound a little conservative, but it just in a very small way, but it's a reminder of like, when we condemn CIA assassinations, like they're not all bad. Like, it's a complicated world, and North Korea is a bad example because I don't think we have anybody there, and there's a good chance we don't have anybody there.
We got Rodman.
Right, except for Rodman. Wouldn't that be great?
But like,
so you wouldn't want to do it unless you knew that the general taking over might posture a lot, but he's going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to fucking launch an attack on South Korea, okay? Right? Like, we can do business. Maybe we'll wait 2 years, but we'll have a conversation. But then, yeah, you have an opportunity you do it. It's okay with me.
Oh, no, listen,
100%, right?
If the CIA worked for the American people, then it would be no problem at all. Unfortunately, like, when they do a coup, it's because somebody had to get the oil somewhere.
Right.
And North Korea has no oil, it's got nothing, right?
Well, let's not pretend that they have no interest in preventing crazy people with nuclear weapons.
Oh, absolutely, because there's a lot of money in South Korea too. So if all you cared about was the money, you would still give a shit, right? And we got a lot of interest in trading with South Korea, et cetera. But look, so don't get me wrong, I've said it before, I mean, if I had a chance, and I thought taking that guy out would lead to a better result, because it could lead to a worse results, right? Yeah. But if I was in charge, okay, so sorry. Okay, but you're Kim Jong-un underground.